Welcome back, folks. Here we are again, continuing to work on our promenade structure. Pretty psyched to be on this one today, to be honest. I think the first thing I want to do, I'm just going to turn off our ceiling. I'm going to turn off geoscatter because we'll come back to our plants in a bit, but I want to speed it up. So looking at it now, the first thing I see is I want some of this structure here on this inner wall here as well. And let's just look and see, can we do this easily? I think we can. Or is it doubled? Did I double it up? I did double it up the whole way, didn't I? Okay, well, we can still make it work. I want to... How's the best way? Okay, let's get this. Shift-G, normal. No. Oh, is there a solidify? Oh, it's just a solidify. Cool. Good deal, even better. Okay, so let's duplicate it. Shift-D. Great. Now, edit. And remove that. And then L. Good. And delete this. Did that give us what we need? Yeah, that's just that inner part. And we should still have the others as well. Yes, we do. So just the inner part. And we can just here and grab this. Control P, or sorry, Control L, link, copy modifiers. Do we like it? It's actually kind of cool. We get a lot more than I necessarily was planning on. Why is that one beveled and the other one is not? This one, wireframe, bevel. Cool. This one, is it just wireframe? No, and bevel. But that one looks beveled, the other one's not. Control A, rotation and scale. Let's just see if that, no. That one looks beveled. This one, I guess it does. Do we like having all that extra stuff on it? I don't know. I don't hate it yet. We're going to go with it for right now. It does kind of add a little bit of extra vibe to it, which is kind of neat. Okay. And then this, let's do this too. Link, cut link materials. Let's see how that feels with that too. A lot of this comes down to materials. Yeah, okay. The inner wall is what? So, I mean, now let's maybe make it this. Marble white. So that's the wall, not the, yeah. Marble white. Let's see. Do I like it better like that? That's kind of cool. Gives us a little bit more variation, which is kind of always a good thing, essentially. Cool. We're in good shape. For right now, anyway. The next thing we want to think about is add in some furniture of some kind. I'm just going to look at our floor. Okay, can I add an edge loop like that, I can. And like that. That might be all we want. Is there a mirror on this? No, there's not. Okay, cool. So we take that and that. And let's join them together. Or even, no, we're not going to do that. Let's just select one side. Q, convert, or curve extract rather. And let's move it to working bits. And I don't think I need this anymore. I'm going to move this to old. I'm not going to delete it yet, but, you know. Okay. So working bits has that curve now. Cool. Good deal. And working bits also has origin there. Origin is there. Okay. Cool. And we can just hide our column too now. Now we want some stuff. Let's bring our Harvey back over there too. There we go. So everything is kind of there. Good deal. All right. Shift A, mesh, cylinder. Max depth of 1, radius of 0.3, 0.5. No. 0.3. Yep, good. GZ 0.5. A rotation all transforms. Okay. Now let's just come into it. And first what we want to do is that and this. Control bevel. Let's give it a little bit of that. Even a bit more. We could go all the way. There we go. Cool. Now I want to do KX. One, two, three. There we go. And KX. And then 1. Come on. No, shift, not control. Grab these 4. Control shift bevel. And do that. We are making a garbage can, folks. X faces. Cool. Down. Cool. Q. Add modifier solidify. How thick do we want it? 0.01. Go 1 centimeter thick. That seems good. And then Q. Sharpen. Great. There's a garbage can. We'll start with it and then we'll modify it some more just to kind of go with our stuff. So now, garbage can. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply the solidify because this should be pretty straightforward. Okay. Add a modifier array. And shape is going to be curve. And our curve object is going to be that. And our count, or We can do it this way. Woo! Let's do distance every 10 meters. Yeah. And kind of good with that. How do we feel about it? Oh, we feel like it's rotated sideways. Weird. Line rotation. There we go. Or we can just align rotation. Up axis is Y. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. And randomize rotation X and Y, or Z rotation. Oh, sorry, Z rotation of, I don't know, 45. So just a little bit rotated sometimes, or not. Maybe not. Let's keep them on. What's our warning? Equal axis, yes. Well, whatever. It looks like it's working. I don't care. And we have a garbage can every 10 meters. Might be a few too many, but let's cut it down a little bit. Because we're going to add other stuff. Distance 15. Cool. And the other thing I want to try and do is on this curve, I want to reverse the origin. I always forget how to do that. Every time I have to remember how to do this. To edit, tab, curve. Where's direction? I always forget how to do this. Transform, no. Switch direction. There we go. And the only reason I do that is so it starts here and we get one right there in our space. Because it's more important to have one near what looks to be our main camera. Cool. That looks good. Save. So we have garbage cans now. And if we're going to have garbage cans, let's come in. Now we should edit it. Where is it? Cylinder. M, new collection. I'm going to call it furniture, for lack of a better word. Yo! Good morning. Okay, and we're going to edit our furniture. We're just going to bring us back to here. And I'm just going to turn off our array for right now. Okay, so got that. So now maybe we want to put a bench beside it. Just could do it in the exact same thing. Let's do it in the same thing. Shift A, cube, 1, okay, S.5, GZ1, GZ.5. There we go. That's a 1 meter cube, right? Yes. 3 GZ minus 0.7. So it's a 1 foot. You want a little higher than 1 foot. 2 feet. Where's our bench? Let's see how our dude looks compared to our bench. Yeah, right at the knee. That looks good. Okay, cool. Cool. Maybe won't quite all the way to 1. Bring it closer. That's a pretty shit looking bench, but good place to start. Okay. And how do we want to do this? Actually, LP, make its own object right now. We can come back here and edit the bench. Cool. But it's lined up where we want it. That's all that mattered, really. Well, yeah. Okay. 2. 7. One, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. And then an edge loop, just kind of there on this one. And 3, turn on proportional GZ. Like that. Sure. Again, pretty shit so far, but we're just starting out. Why not? Okay. And then sure. Alrighty. And then cool. We got a little bit of lip there I don't like. Turn off proportional. There we go. Get that flat. That looks better. Okay. And now, what more do we want to do to it? We could like cut through it. It's kind of how complex we want to make it. And I haven't super decided that. Part of me kind of likes it simple, to be honest. Face, poke faces. Cool. Good deal. I could do that. And just a little bit like that. That's kind of fun. Let's go look. We are kind of lined up. I want to rotate it so it lines to the center. That would be a pain, possibly. I'm just going to join it back together with that. Cool. Now, do not align rotation. I like the way that the other one did it, but does that turn it in? That does look like it turns it in, but I want it 90 from that. Maybe the easiest way to do that is to rotate the thing. Which idea, Jerry? Or did it make sense now that I've kind of got it loaded up? Okay. tab. And we turn it back on so I can see what we're doing. RZ90. Come on. Undo. Okay. Origin point. There we go. Let's see. Did that work? Yes, that did work. Got a bench now on the side. Come here. It's a smallish bench, but that'll work. I'm into that. I'm going to put some on the other side too. Okay. Maybe make it a bit longer. That's just kind of a small bench. Although, nothing wrong with being a small bench, but L individual origin or median point. Yes. SX, SY. Yeah, I think that's better. Make it a longer bench. At least 2 people, right? And that feels better. Again, come back out. There we are. Yeah, that feels better. Okay. And edit again. And we're going to go back to 3D cursor, SX -1. The whole thing, right? RZ 180. We'll do that. I want on that side. Cool. And then I think this thing. I can just do this because it's mirrored this way. That should work. Cool. Yes. All right. So now we have a trash can going mirrored on both sides. Bench on it. Cool. Now, we could just mirror the bench too. Sort of do on both sides. That'd be a pretty simple way to do it. Let's move our mirror above. And Y, yes. That gives us that, which if we look here, yes. Simple bench along our thing. Next thing I want to do, actually, while I'm thinking about it, just because this is going to be a pain, let's set ourselves up in our initial camera. So now we can come back to that view every point just by going to the camera. Yes. Cool. That'll make it easier to keep coming back and looking at the thing. Let's see. Taking a look. Okay, so we got benches going around the middle there like that. Routinely little spaces for people. It's very modern mall vibe, but that's okay. Let's take this object and give it a material. For right now, let's go with ancient stone medium. So it's the same, should be the same color now as the other stuff in our space. Yeah. It is. Okay. It's floating up too high, though. That needs to come down a little bit. Or grab the Bezier curve. This curve here. There we go. We bring our curve down, lined up. Cool. Really straightforward, but yeah, it's fine. I think I want our garbage can. I'm going to edit a little bit. I'm going to up to about there. And then I just want to solve that right. GZ, bring that back down to line up with the bottom more. I haven't decided yet, honestly. It kind of depends on how much space we use. I kind of, because there's glass all the way around, the like ultra weird in me is like, but you can see straight through theoretically to the other side. I mean, you can't really, but theoretically you could. And that makes me want to give everything okay. But no, come out of edit mode. There we go. That's better for our trash can. So like theoretically, I could look through and see stuff. I mean, you can't, but my brain does think that way. But at the very least, I can mirror it. So I just do a swap mirror on that stuff, and that'll be pretty low intensity poly-wise, because it's all just gonna be instances. And these are stupid simple. So which is kind of fun. Now, I was thinking, let's come back to it. Edit it again. Come here. Great. Okay. What other stuff do we want to put on this? We could give it some lights. I kind of want to be very understated, but I kind of also want it to feel techy in a kind of strange way anyway. Let's see if we can't do this. Inset E and add. I don't think I have an emissive in this one yet. Let's go give it a nice white emissive. Just a straight white. Add material. Okay. So now it's got some light coming out underneath the thing. Ooh, we're gonna have to re-UV that. Let's see, L1 U cylinder projection. Why is it all weird? Oh, it's probably because I'm betting bisect. There we go. That's better. And flip. Okay. Cool. Now it's cutting through it instead of just duplicating it. Better. We got our kind of glowy bits in there, which will just help if we do a darker scene. And this U cube project on the top, fix that. Cool. I'm not worried about the bottom. So that helps a lot. Now we could do select that. And let's select both sides. Well, no, let's just select the top. bevel it a bit. And add a new material. I don't think I have the brass in here yet, so let's just go grab it. Brass mat, or even a darker, kind of darker anodized could be neat. Let's do that. Cool. That gives us a cool, texture swap up, which is fun. Do the same thing here. There we go. That is better. Like that. Now we can keep coming on and editing. And I think I like the light idea. So let's maybe do the same thing here. It's like those faces. Inset. Normals. Not a lot, just a bit. Offset even, sure. And assign there too. Yeah, that's fun. And let's see. That's like pretty. I like it. Inset just a bit. We can't go too far, but that should be good. And again, I'm going to go a little less even. Okay, to fix it, but we can do that. Let's just fix these because I like this idea. Merge center. Cool, yeah. Merge center. Great, that fixed that. Cool, and now we can grab these things again. And inset them just a stitch. And let's stay with that same dark anodized. Take a look. Cool. Now that's looking pretty good to me. And maybe I'm just kind of keeping. We grab that face and make it that as well on the inside. Spending time making garbage cans. It's fun. Actually, it's kind of fun. And it gives us light. And if we turn our ceiling on now, it's feeling pretty cool. I am liking that. Now, oh, the one thing I did lose, right? Turn back on geoscatter. I want to see it. Is our pillars. So maybe we'll leave geoscatter on and we'll turn off the flowers instead. That kind of does the same thing, but leaves my pillars. Or we could just apply those pillars. Maybe that's the best option. Let's do that. Where am I? Here we go. Geoscatter. This is the pervert one, right? Are we on? Which object? No. We want to be on. Come on. I'm gonna see. Come on. Okay. Object. Was it that one? Yeah, there we go. Circle 5. Is the one? Yes. This system here. I think I want to apply it. Not instances. Is it edits? No. No. Come on. Okay. They moved it. Where are we? Tweak. I don't want to tweak it. I want to apply it. Come on. Used to be able to do it here. No. I mean, I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but I swear there should be a apply. Tab. Well, whatever. All right, I'm not going to then. Be that way. Circle 5. Oh, there it is. Why is it up on the top? It's all supposed to be at the bottom. Export systems. Yes. Selected to instances. Oh, select, right. Okay. Object, circle 5. That's the one we want. Yes. System selected. Export selected to instances. Sure. Merge them. I don't think I'm going to change it again. Well, if I do this, I'm not. That's for sure. I kind of want them as an object. "98 objects." Yes. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, my columns. Let's just rename it to columns and drag it out of geoscatter. Come on. There we go. Now I can turn off geoscatter and still have my columns in place. All that for that, but we're not going to change them again, so it's fine. Now we're really not going to change them again. Although if we need to change the materials, we can just unify them all as one. Whew, and then that. Why do we get one in the center there every time? That's bizarre. Well, let's see. Ceiling, goodbye. Weird. That's just in the columns. All right, well, let's. We don't need all those. Okay, yes. Weird. A couple of extra ones, right? Or are they not everywhere, though? No, they are. Delete. I don't know why. We're just going to get rid of... Oh, is there a mirroring or some shit going on? Could be. Whatever. Who knows? Delete. Save. Okay. Columns are all in place. It's looking good. We've got our benches in place, also looking good. We can take that and mirror it, right? Oh, I need to do a new one first. There we go. And just add a new mirror. Or apply that one. Duplicate. And mirror object, the floor. Okay. Below the array. Weird. Okay, what's going on? Okay. Got an array. And the mirror. How do I add a new one? Let's see. Tab. A. There we go. That's better. There we go. All the way around. Cool. So we've got our lit benches now going around our space. They're lined up. Everything seems groovy. They don't need to go everywhere, but again, they're so small, I'm not even going to stress about it. Okay. Now, we might want a couple more of them, though. So let's duplicate it. And then delete this one and delete this one. And then this object there, you can bring down to here. Cool. And bring it over like that to individual origins. Okay. Cool. Or do we want it along that other wall? Let's do it along this wall here. Just so it lines up better. Cool. Local. There. And then we can go that and Alt X and mirror. We got them on that side too. That's cool. Into that. Okay. How to make a mall. That's what it feels like it is. Just put shops off the side, right? Mhm. I think we want to plant here, something there. Let's go see what we can find in Botanic. The pot. And I don't know. Pot. Let's get even bigger. Like to there. Something like that. And then nice plant. Just something kind of chill. Mhm. Can even go bigger than that. I'm not worried too much about what it is. So if its leaves are too big, I don't care. Nice. And let's mirror our materials to 10. That. Everything's going to be ancient medium stone. Yes. Cool. And go here. Let's see. Shift G coplanar. No. Okay, it's just wonky. We're not going to worry about it. It's like if it was easy, thought I might add the other stuff to it too. The anodized metal, but it's not, so screw it. Plant there and there on both sides. Into that. Now we could do something like that too. Let's see. Come here. All right. Shift D. Cool. And Control join them together. So it's just one object. Make sure it looks right still. No, it got all weird when we unified it. Yeah, go the other way. See if that makes it better. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. One object. Now we could take it and I'm going to say, so this one was an array every 15 meters. So this guy I'm just going to get rid of that. Okay. Add a modifier array. Shape is curve. Our curve is going to be not shape circle, curve. Our curve is going to be that. Distance every 30. And then we have to, I'm going to worry about aligning rotation on these. Now, tab A GX. No. GY. No. Why is it not? Wish there's a way to offset. That's the one thing I kind of think would be cool in this methodology here. You know what I'm going to do? Just going to get rid of the curve. Now I'm going to take this curve and duplicate it. Now, we'll call it sapling curve, just so we know what the hell we're doing. Then this bad boy here, here's our tree again, right? And that's Harvey. I want you, Harvey. No. Is it in columns? I bet you it's in columns. Yes. New collection, plants. Curve is going to be sapling curve. Okay, yes. Now, sapling curve. 3D cursor. Or just should be individual origins actually. Or active element. There we go. Why did it get moved? Okay, cool. RZ. Okay, sapling curve. Undo. Where's our sapling curve? Edit undo history. What the fuck are we doing? There we go. Reference curve object for array. Where is it? Why is it all off? Fuck you. Where is me curve? I can see it. go away. This. Okay. Sapling curve. Okay. Plants. Curve. Sapling curve. Okay. Good deal. Sapling curve. 7. RZ. Yes, thank you. There we go. That's all I wanted. I don't know what our rotation should be. I could do the math, but I'm just going to kind of try to line it up so it looks like it's roughly 32. Let's see. 360 divided by 32. Okay. Divide by 2. Yeah. And then minus. Yep. And then divide by 2, right? No, it's not even right. I don't even know. That looks like half. Very close to it. And we're just going to let it go with that. Cool. Save. Then this bad boy here, array, he doesn't have a thing, so he should be easy. Mirror it. Yes. And mirror it. And now it goes all the way around. And we have plants, but not everywhere, just kind of every once in a while, which is good. Mm-hmm. Digging it. Now, time to start thinking about materializing this stuff a little bit more intentionally. Let's see. Let's put our ceiling back on. So I think this should be the same as this one, which is stone polish white, right? Yes. That does feel better. I think. Okay. Then, does it have thickness? Probably wants for thickness if it doesn't have it already. I think it might, but let's see. It does. Okay, good. Now, this level here might actually want something different. We could do select that and make that like a paint, maybe? Let's see. These are all kind of going to be the wrong color, but let's go with this blue matte. And let's make it a lot paler. And less saturated. It's a nice, like, kind of almost sky color. Take a look at it. That's kind of cool. It feels very institutional Colosseum, but um, a little bit brighter, a little bit less saturated. Yeah. I am into that. I think that's cool. Okay. Very much so. Now, we have our ceiling. I'm just kind of taking a look at it to see what we want to do to it. Let's go back into layout, actually. I think the time has come to apply our modifiers on this thing. Just grab it. Where are we? There we are. Now I want, sadly, all of those, and I think that's going to be a pain in my ass. We can mirror it, so it's not even as bad as it could be. There's no mirroring on it now. Good. Cool. Not that. I knew that would happen at least once. Don't want the bevels. Just the big sections. Okay, got them. Now, inset. Let's see if we got it right. Can we go a little bit more? Fortunately, these are not super small. I'm going to take it to just 0.1, I think. Yes. Okay. Then Alt-E, let's go along normals. I'm going to go in minus 0.05. Come on. Minus 0.05. Cool. Right. And add assign white emissive. Q sharpen everything. Cool. Now let's see. That just gives us some light coming from our ceiling, because it doesn't really feel terribly modern if it's got no light whatsoever. I'm into that. Okay. Now this bad boy. Have we assigned it? We have not. Excellent. Perfect. Because I'm thinking might be neat. Oh, undo. Remove wireframe. Key pops. There we go. Now that. And then add. Solidify. Put that before hops. And we want an offset of 0 and a thickness of 0.01. 1 centimeter thick. Okay. Then let's just look at it. Okay, each of those is there. Cool. Add a material that is going to be, I think we're going to go special. Halogram. I love those. You guys can't fucking write. Add material. Let's try it. It's kind of cool, but it's not so much transparency, but it's kind of neat. But maybe what we do is we just do that for this. In the center. And that we give plus assign frosted glass. Okay, sure, maybe. Yeah. The glow will be subtle, but I like the light. I like the glass up there like that. That feels fun. It's subtle, but neat. With our frosted glass, let's go look at it. So much glass. Okay. First thing I want to do is come here, grab our color. Then here, glass color. Let's see. Is that enough or do I need more? Neat. It's actually a little bit too bright still. Bring it down. Great. No, bring it down. Okay. And value. Okay. Why are you changing it back all the fucking time? There we go. I don't know why, but weird. But fun. Just something else to give us a little bit of interest and specificity in our space. Is it on that side too? Yes, it is. Good. All the way around. Everything is very pristine right now, which we may or may not like. I don't know. Save again. We could add a few more fun things. Like, what if we put along, I don't know, this wall here in the middle there. I could do in here, but we won't see it so well. So let's just do over here. And I'm going to go with, I don't know, some kind of a data pad maybe or something. I always lose these things. We spent yesterday trying to find it, or day before yesterday trying to find it. I'm like, where is it? Cyberdeck. There it is. And kind of a nice big screen. Did it add it? Screen. Where are you? Where the hell did you go? Where's KidOps? Didn't add it. Said it was going to, but then didn't. Okay. I want to put it right there on this sucker. There we go. Add insert. Scale 0.1. Scale it down a lot more. Okay. Even more. Now let's bring our guy, Harvey, object set origin 3 cursor. Did I not grab the whole thing? Come on, Harvey. Whatever. That's where we want him. Bring him across. Okay, we kind of want to keep it so it's, you know, touchable. That feels pretty good for him. Yeah, that seems right. I'm into that. Take a look at it. This does not have to be necessarily mirrored everywhere. We can just go with just that. I'm going to kind of, excuse me, UV, edit the UV on this. Or is it its own material? Bar text, yeah. So we can just dark anodized matte. There we go. Get rid of that. Not too much I'm really that worried about. The rest it can stay. This. No, it's light matte, right? Yeah, light matte. Cool. Machine 5, I don't care. That can stay. Cool. There's our information kiosk, if we want it. And again, just to give us slight hints that we are actually in a sci-fi world when we're looking at stuff. I am good with that. This thing needs to go down some, doesn't it? Let's see. Looks like it's too high up. Yes, it is. Okay, now it's touching same as the other one. Cool enough. Good deal. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking we're looking all right on this. We're getting close to that finishing point. I do like these materials. Might be time to turn on geoscatters to start to see what we got. I feel like these trees are not quite big enough for this space. That's something that is annoying me. But we can fix it. The object. I'm just going to turn off all of these in edit mode. And edit it and come in just to see what we got. Okay, I want to actually bigger. First thing I think I'm going to do is just scale everything up. First off, actually, L. Let's see. Select. Delete vertices. Select. Delete vertices. Great. A. S. Medium 3D cursor. Scale. It's a bit bigger. Let's take a look at it and see how we feel about that better. Yes, I do think that's better for our tree. Okay. I just need to put a new tree in it. Might even just go with this straight up full on tree, just not a huge one. We got those cherry trees. I don't really want to use them again because I kind of like that it's the one central one. But I want something a little small. How's this ficus tree looking? It might be a bit big. No, I think that might be good, actually. Okay. Plants. It's this guy, right? Yeah. Yes. That does look pretty much all right. Okay. Make this bad boy a little smaller. I'm gonna actually turn them all the way off for right now. Cool. Tree. I do like him, but I'm not sure. There we go. Let's shrink him down a little bit. Cool. And him. Control A, all transforms. And him. Link. Copy modifiers. Will it work? Let's see. I don't want that mirror. I don't know that needs a. Oh. Yeah. And then write that. And this one can get rid of. And this object here on. Now let's see. Did it work? No, doesn't look like it. No, it did. It did on one side. Oh, I see. It did on that side. But I do need that other mirror. Right. Okay. So him, link, copy modifiers. It just looked weird because it was in the middle. That's why. Now they're all there. This tree here. Move to plants. Cool. I feel like that's feels a little bit better that it's bigger. What do we think? Yes. Yes, it does. And the leaves are still good. Perfect. I like our space. Ceiling is turned on. We can maybe actually bring down our light a little bit now that we've lit it up some more. Let's see. Because we really kind of punched our light up high with our exposure. Take it to like 7.5. See if we like that better. Yeah, we do. Save. So I'm going to go through and just apply some stuff now because we kind of liked it. So it'll make our render times much easier. And it'll let me do things like re-UV if I need to. So clear. Okay. Apply all. Good deal. And then this one. Apply all. I think we already did this one, right? Yeah, basically. I'm just going to apply the solidify. and apply all. These are all just their individuals now. They're fine. And that gives us our basic shapes. Feel pretty good with this one. I think it's kind of doing what we needed to do. Give me back my. Okay. I'm going to resolution 239. Actually, we can just go mine. There we go. And set our resolution to 100. Cool. And camera. I'm going to set our clip end to 250. I don't think it's that big, but just because. And this to like 0.75, just because I like it darker, so you can see exactly what we're looking at. Okay. And just going to turn off geoscatter for right now, because it's going to make our lives a lot faster. Set our space to something like that. Is our initial. Go kind of even a little, yeah. No, I want to go more this way, like that. Okay, we're gonna get rid of Harvey. And we could bring our dude in from yesterday, or yesterday, the other day. Let's grab him. Nobleman and hallway. Okay, where's our dude? McSpicy over here. Claude. Select hierarchy. Okay, thank you, Claude. Copy objects back over here. Oh, it's going to human gen, and we're going to delete hierarchy and place our guy. Claude. And I like him over there by the thing, so let's put him there. Coming close. Bring him right in. We'll cheat him slightly that way so we can see him better when we're looking. And 0. And perfect. And then let's focus on him or our screen. One or the other, doesn't matter. Turn back on geoscatter. So we're going to see trees or grasses and stuff, and take a look. I'm liking it. I feel like it's pretty good. Let's turn off bones. Where's my visibility? How do I turn off bones? Bones, there we go. Okay. Right on. Cool. I think we are good on this one. Um, yeah, it's a little too much, but whatever. Um, thank you for hanging out with me again today. Always appreciated. I believe tomorrow I have an errand I have to run right exactly at streaming time. So I think I may miss tomorrow, but if either way, I'll be back again on Friday. Just sometimes life has to take account. Um, anyway, have a great rest of your day, everybody. Take care, and I will hopefully see you on the next one. Have a good one.